Hello and welcome to my next More Dungeon video. Today I want to talk about the headless horseman. A lot of people actually hate him because he's the featured hero from the current banner now. And yeah, I just want to show you. I think I would just do this guy and maybe this guy. Show you that he's not that bad actually, and I also rated him pretty high in the tier list. And yeah, he has an ultimate which deals a lot of damage actually. It deals 120% agility damage to all enemies. It inflicts confused for 1 turn, and all the allies become preservation for 1 turn. And confused makes the enemies randomly choose the target, which is pretty nice. So if you struggle against Mercy, for example, because she just one-shots your Candy Elemental on the boss fight, if she was confused, she would not attack Candy Elemental, but of course, Horseman will be too slow to start versus Mercy. But still, confused is very nice because it can help you a lot in a lot of cases. And yeah, overall his damage is just pretty strong. And you can see right here, I have 2 low-level heroes, and they will not die now. Also, if you get the second talent on him, he heals himself quite a lot, because for every buff he does, he heals himself. And you can see only because of him, I have such a long buff list here on my heroes. Of course, Candy Elemental also does buff, Rudolph does buffs, but still, I think his damage is quite nice. You can see right here, he just nearly kills all the enemies. He takes over 50% of all the enemies here, which is quite strong. And yeah, I don't even need Rudolph in this case, in this dungeon. I just took him in to make sure that I finish the boss fight. But yeah, you just see that he deals insanely good damage. And I haven't even triggered my Wolf's Claw yet, because enemies aren't able to attack me. But if you put Wolf's Claw on him, you also will counter with his first attack. And his first attack deals also a lot of damage. It inflicts blind and mute for 1 turn. And it can also increase the target's ultimate skill cooldown, which can be quite nice for boss fights. And yeah, so overall, I think he's pretty decent PvE. Of course, he's a PvP hero after all, because he's a Lilith counter, so you can't get AP steal on your team, or you can't lose AP. But yeah, you can see he basically works also pretty nice, of course, with Rudolph, because the allies won't die. And Rudolph will still shield them, and preservation, Horseman and Rudolph is just such a great combo. And yeah, I think he's quite strong. I wasn't even able to show you my Wolf's Claw, the counter attack. This happens a lot on PvP, for example, or also in other PvE arena. I can just we can maybe go here and also do this one on hard, and this shouldn't work out. I mean, I'm not even sure if I can clear it, because this stage is pretty tough, and I have 2 really low level heroes here. But now you can see he's doing his counter attacks with Wolf's Claw, and he overall deals decent damage. And I think he's a pretty good hero. And now also he will do his buffs again, and this basically heals him again. And you can see this fight is actually quite close. I might lose now, but you see the counter attacks. He works pretty well with the Beaver and Rudolph, and Candy Elemental is just there to give him the agility buff, so he deals a lot of damage. If you don't have him, of course, I don't even need Candy Elemental in that comp. I could just align Aqualon, for example, he also has like agility up. So I don't even need like Candy Elemental for this because I don't have attack damage on this team anyway. But yeah, I think he is a quite decent hero. If you get him like once or twice, he's quite strong. He has like insane numbers on the base stats. I can just like look at his base stats once now and will tell you how much agility he has. I know on level 50, Lilith has 969 agility, and he actually has 996. So he has way more agility than Lilith. And you actually need that because, of course, his fourth talents will only give him like 5% agility. Lilith will give him 10% agility, but his talents are so nice. I mean, this one, especially PvP, is just a banger. And like this one is quite doable, even if you like low budget. A lot of people actually have like 1 or 2 talents on him, or maybe even the third one. And this one is really, really nice on him. He heals so much because like two buffs, 1 buffs, like this will heal him quite a lot. And again, his damage is quite nice because of his high base stats. You can see I have a lot of agility. And yeah, I think he is quite strong in PvE and not that bad. I get it, a lot of guys are like, oh damn, I hate to have him, like, I don't want to have him because it's like the future banner. I mean, where was it? Like, the previous one was with Heimdall, and everyone hated Heimdall because you got him so often, and in the end, he's like a pretty decent healer. He's like this on the same level as Thor. Of course, he will not deal the same amount of damage, but attack down, death down. If you don't have Lilith, he can steal AP. You can like build him full agility, and he's also nice. Like, he was from the previous banner. A lot of people hated him, and after the banner disappeared, like a lot of people actually started playing him and or liking him. And yeah, I think like the heroes from this current banner are just fine. I mean, on World 4, I would also play him as my second legendary here. I have like the first talent on him, but I just got lucky again on this server. I don't know what it is, but I got this guy here, and of course, this one will be better than the horseman. Even though he's defensive and I have like a full agility team, so he would definitely work better, but like having defense up on my team will be so good for my team, so I decided to play him. I mean, he is just better, but in the end, I think Mercy is of course the best, she's the second best, and he is quite up there. So if you get him, of course, Wendigo can be better, Black Skull Overlord can also, or is even better than him, but he is not that bad that you, or what you, a lot of people hate him, but I still think you shouldn't do that. So yeah, you can write down in the comments what you think about this hero. I think he's just fine, and I will see you in the next video.